Hi everyone, today we're starting module 4 of our course Living with AI, the simple course everyone missed. If you are new here, the idea is to give you something practical that you can use in your daily life. Let's start. We will do something new today. I got a list of videos that are popping up in social media, and I want to test together with you all of them so that you don't have to do them alone. They are really interesting. The first one I found and is popping a lot is the use of Canvas in Google Gemini. That will be the first thing that we will see. Let's then start with Canvas. The idea of Canvas is pretty simple. If you click here, you will see the Canvas. Canvas is like creating a document. It's like having a Word document inside that you can edit. But let's not make this theoretical. Let's try to test what Google means with Canvas. I'm gonna ask Gemini something. Create a business plan for a company that sells stickers. When I do this, usually you will see the chat going down and writing everything, but what Google is doing is it automatically will generate a canvas, a document like Word, and then you will be able to see what happens. You see here next to it, it's creating a document. This is the canvas. It could be for coding, it could be for many things. Why is it so nice to have it here? The thing that you can use from it is that you can select things and you will see there's something popping up, Ask Gemini. And then you can ask something like regenerate this sentence. And now you see that it did it. It changed what it was before. This with a new sentence. This is great. Before you had to do it everything in the chat and then you have to scroll down and up and down to try to find everything. And here, having a canvas, then you have all these parts that are available for you to create new documents. There are more things that you can see and do in Canvas. I think a month or 2 months ago, there were not so many options like these ones. You can now create from the Canvas a web page, an infographic, a quiz, or an audio overview. We will try all of them. Let's see what is the audio overview. It will take some time. But don't worry, I will increase the speed on this and then you will see the result. All right, I'm back. It took around 2 minutes to generate, but now you have an audio. This is something special that has Google. It can generate a podcast between two persons. Let's listen to it. They will be talking about the business plan Stellar stickers.
Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine turning passion for art into a thriving e-commerce business, maybe all from your kitchen table. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a company called Stellar Stickers Co., our mission, to figure out how this seemingly simple idea plans to create premium, creatively designed vinyl stickers, not just for hobbyists, but for serious businesses too. And crucially, how they plan to make it work in a pretty crowded market.
Yeah, and what's truly insightful here, I think, is how they aim to differentiate themselves from the
As you can see, there are two persons that will be talking about this business plan. This is not something new. This is something that you can also do in another tool called Notebook LM. This is something you also can do using this tool. You can create a notebook, and then from the notebook you will be able to create upload sources, and then you can also create audio overview, video overview, etc., etc. It's a really nice tool that is provided by Google for free. But let's go back to this one. They just integrated this one in the chat. Why do you need a podcast? This one of the things you can do is to remember things. Maybe this is something you want to study, and a podcast makes it easy for you. If you are an auditive person, this can help you remember things. But also, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos now that people are creating explanation of something, creating a podcast, putting some images and putting in YouTube to generate views. So that's another thing you can do. You can create your own videos with the and upload this audio. So that's one thing that you can do. I think just having this is great, amazing. If you want to share information about something, audio might be a good idea. We see there are more options. Let's see now with web page what happens. We can see that code is being generated. If you know about code, doesn't matter. You don't need to do anything in this part. You don't have to be afraid. To the left, you will see the explanation. What it did, it created a static document into a dynamic dashboard, and you can see the preview. So from your business plan, you already have a web page, some funny stuff, our mission, sticker universe, target. So it is quite impressive that within a couple of minutes, you can have already a website. If you are a developer, or if you are not a developer, you will need probably to hire a developer to copy this, copy paste. So, but it's pretty standard. I'm pretty sure you can do it soon, publish it somewhere. I still need to know how, but it's interesting to know that you can have immediately your website. All right. Probably you want to know that you can also edit it, right? So you can see the code. Let's remove this part because it's only your vision. Then you can go to the code, and in the code it disappears. It's actually rendering your web page. Also interesting is you can also select this part and ask Gemini to modify something for you if you don't like it. All right, that was the generation of websites. Let's now go back to where we were. We scroll up and we open the business plans that we have. We have Explore web page with audio overview. So what about infographic? Similar to the website creation, the infographics are also being created with code, and you can also see the preview here. Again, really professional, clear. You can make changes. Probably will save time for a lot of your documents. Remember, this was a business plan, but you could put anything you want in your document. So if you will change this and put some data, you will be able to generate your infographic with code. Then this is another thing you can do. And the last part that we have to look at is the creation of a quiz. This I have never tested. Let's see what happens. We can see that the quiz is being generated. Some questions here using the business plan. I think Google is emphasizing a lot in learning opportunities for students, and I know that there are many young people that are using already this for learning. So, great, you can have your own quiz, and then you can share the canvas. That's another thing. Maybe you want to share it with some of your friends or with your family. That's another really nice thing from the canvas, right? So look, so you can put it there, you can save it, and then you can practice by yourself if you're doing it right or not. It's really interesting. Imagine you are promoting some service or you're helping someone to learn. Why not creating a quiz? This will save time and help them learn easier. Okay, we're back in this part. These are the 4 things that you can do inside a canvas. The next thing that you might want to do, and it saves you a little bit of time, is you can save it to your own documents, to your Google Docs. Instead of copy and paste it, you can already have it in your Google Docs here completely. written, and then you can use your favorite tools. It's a small thing, but I think it saves you some seconds of your life.